sold out since it opened back in 2002. There's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New England Patriots. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
This 2nd and 4.
Here. 5. Crazy.
Here's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
Well, they can put him in a number of different places. In line, H-back, put him in the slot. In this case, they put him out wide. Matchup nightmare. Who are you going to send out to cover him? And he picks up a 1st down with that catch.
Hey, here we go. Let's punch it in. Great job. Hey, what's that?
Throwing here is May. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, May with it. Over the middle, he finds Henderson, complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Crazy.
Looking to throw, May. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and I think those numbers are going to increase.
Crazy. 5.
Now they'll change things up.
Crazy. Can't.
They'll throw with May. And that will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, what's that? Hey, Angel. Hey, 5. Crazy. Hey, 5.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. 18 yards on the pickup there. And the Pats are set up now with a 1st and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
What's that? Crazy. Hey, what's that?
To throw, it's May. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Zach Bourne, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
What's that? Crazy. Hey, what's that? Hey, 5.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, here we go. Hey, keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
To the air, May. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Defensively well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from it.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you're here. Here you go.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. May going to try to throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Opening drive touchdown, and 2-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for 2 and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Great, set. Hey, what happened?
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. A first down carry for Barkley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Credit the tackle for loss to Harold Landry. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Here's Hurts to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Got him in. It's Bragg. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the gun, it's Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in his opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Set. 180, 180.
Dotson in motion right. Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard.
And let's go.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Eagles first down.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Operas for analysts to kick off
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Well, normally you see three tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Hurts going to keep it running left. Wiggles free. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 36 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this third quarter. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye,
he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 30-yard line.
And they go play action with May. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henderson. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now they'll change things around before the snap. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. 3rd and 5.
A 4-yard loss makes it 3rd down and 5.
Crazy. Hey, 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
41-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's May. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play, move on.
Crazy.
Throwing here is May. Gets this complete to Butte.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Crazy. Hey, five. Crazy.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Them. What's that? Crazy. Hey, what's that? Five. Crazy.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 56 yards. And the Eagles use the...
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one